Welcome to Hallis Beer Hall. We're your spot for the grit and passion of Chicago sports. From the gridiron battles of the Bears to the diamond drama of the Cubs and Sox. Grab a cold one, settle in, and let's slapshot our way from the United Center to the Lakeshore Drive. This is Hallis Beer Hall, where the game never ends and the passion never fades.
Such a pleasure to see you, especially on a noteworthy event like this one.
Big time players make big time plays.
I mean, I never heard anybody say I'm going to Cleveland on vacation.
I'm not a very good catcher. I'm much better at getting high than getting low.
An adorable one.
Yeah, one of those.
What are y'all drinking? Oh shit, it's too bright behind me.
I'm drinking an October Fest beer. I don't know why it's not showing up. There.
Sierra Nevada.
Yeah, they're just like in stock. It's whatever. It's a lager, so
That didn't do anything. What the fuck?
It's the glare, Connor. It's the glare. Oh my god,
It's
white
getting brighter.
All right.
You got blinds. Close the blinds.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Right?
What do you got, Mark?
This is a traditional Polish highball.
Did
Got
nothing.
ourselves some EJ Brothers brandy. A little bit of Sprite mixed in.
Nice.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
So some Irk jerk? You're drinking the Easy Jesus?
Oh, yeah. It goes down so smooth. How are you gentlemen doing?
Good. I got one of these bad boys right here.
Oh.
Bad buoy.
Bowie.
Bad boy.
Oh,
I'm
we're
sorry you
rolling?
had to go to that Texans game, dude.
My friends, first of all, thanks for breaking my podcast virginity. Pleasure to
Oh,
be here today.
hell yeah, dude. This is Mark, our old friend from D&D, and then also, I think the last time I saw you was Hank's wedding, correct? And the only time
Yes,
So-
sir. September 9th,
of
2023.
2023.
It's funny because we got to shout it out that my anniversary is also Mark's anniversary because that's where I met my wife and that whole thing started.
And
Wait,
it's just the best day ever. So
Yeah. Yeah.
shout
so
out to
wait.
99.
in 99
so you
at
met-
Mark's wedding, me and Sloan started our romance, you could say.
wow, I didn't know that. That's cool. Hell yeah,
It was
that's
an
awesome.
event that many do not remember.
Oh man, what did
For
you
all
have
the
on
right
tables?
reasons.
Just shout out
Oh.
whatever you had on the tables.
Shout out to Citronówka, the drink of the Polish people. It's just delicious
Dude, it's
honey,
so
lemon
good.
flavored vodka. Puts you down nicely.
Yeah, right on.
Oh, hell yeah.
God.
I didn't even
I
so
can't-
my
can't do
parents
vodka.
literally made like a custom label for us. They took like our photo shoot, like one of our main photos from that, slapped it on the bottle and just put bottles on the table. We didn't even know they were gonna do that.
Excellent. If I drank vodka again, I would be dead. So
Oh god.
that's basically.
That's serious. huh?
Well, Mark, our friend Mark was at the Houston Texans and Bears game this last weekend. Give us your thoughts.
Let me tell you, gentlemen, it was a game I was super happy to be there for. It was actually my first Bears game in person. Second NFL game ever.
Damn.
Unfortunate outcome, of course. Not what we all wanted to see, but well, first of all, I was actually coming off of a 2-week vacation. I guess I should highlight that. I bought my tickets literally 4 hours before the game during my break between my transfer flight from Amsterdam to Dallas. And then I bought it between Dallas to Houston. And I was like, should I even do this? Because I'm already running on like 18 hours of no sleep. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I never get a chance to go to a game. I got to do this shit. We're going to go.
There we go.
So bought the ticket.
Excellent.
Proceeded to get delayed on the plane an extra hour. So I was like, oh, fuck. Started thinking, am I going to regret this? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. No, I bought a ticket. We got to go. So went to the game, missed the first quarter, unfortunately, because all the delays, but we got there, man. And yeah, I gotta say, what I was impressed about, there was literally half the stadium was like Bears jerseys. I'm not even like that's
Let's
not even
go.
like me hyping up the number. Like it's a sea of like orange out there, and like Texans, like of course, like blue and white too, right? So you get a mix of those colors with the Bears jerseys. But holy shit, like it was a turnout.
How was the
Hell yeah.
atmosphere when you got in there? Was it like still hyped for both teams, or was it like the Texans
Oh
were?
yeah, it
Okay.
was a ton of hype. I mean, like when the Bears did get any sort of play, which unfortunately wasn't enough, you just see the crowd go off. So most of the time, though, it felt like this like kind of muted, like waiting for something to happen type excitement, right?
The
From all
anticipation.
the Bears fans, the anticipation was just sky high. You could tell everyone's waiting for Caleb to just finally take off, do something, be that QB1 we're all hoping for.
We just need to see him throw one dart for a touchdown, and that
Right?
will the crowd will explode. But I did hear on the TV broadcast, it was loud enough when it was the fourth quarter. The Bears kind of were looking like, or maybe it was the end of the third. They were looking like they were about to do something. There was chants of "Let's go Bears! Let's go Bears! Let's go Bears!" in the stadium, and you could hear it on the TV broadcast. It was
You could
fucking
hear that?
sick.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
It was literally a Bears chant in a Texan stadium. It was like,
Yeah,
holy crap, what is going on?
dude. Yes. That's when I went up to Seattle for a preseason game last year. Uh, it was half Bears fans at least, if not more, and every stadium it seems like where the Bears play. So many Bears. We travel so well, Chicago.
Chicago, yeah, just in
And then
general.
just you have
Yeah.
the fans on your side, and that must be so demoralizing for a home team. Like getting like the other team cheered in your home stadium. Oh God! But
Yeah. Houston's a huge transplant city too. So you definitely got a lot of us just natively here. But yeah, it's an impressive show out no matter what.
how did Elizabeth like the game?
Oh, so she was actually still in the Netherlands.
Oh,
Oh
So we
wow,
kind
okay.
of, because she was flying back to Chicago actually, because she drove up from Houston to Chicago before we did our vacation.
mm,
So we brought the dog with us. Dog staying at grandma's. So yeah, she took an extra 2 days there while I flew back. Had to get back for work and stuff. So yeah, she went to a town called Haarlem. It was like 30 minutes outside Amsterdam. Spent like 2 days just chilling, vibing out there.
Damn, awesome.
nice.
So yeah,
For
we're living the bachelor life for the whole week. It's great.
hell yeah. For the podcast listeners, Elizabeth, known Packers fan. So
It's a strenuous relationship.
That's a good. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a good question. Mark, how is it living with the Packers fan?
You
Bing,
just you gotta learn to roll with the punches. You get a lot of shit, but it is what it is. We'll make that comeback. We're gonna come out on top here shortly. I believe it.
resilience.
I'm feeling it. Yeah, and
you better
it's
believe it. You
it's
better believe it. Dude, all right. Last week was rough. But it's the Houston Texans. They're a great team. I said it before. I'll say it again. Caleb's gonna be fine. I still have belief. After week 4, I'll start panicking a little bit if he still doesn't throw a touchdown. But we're gonna be good. Houston Texans are good. Our O line fucking sucks.
do that online. Yeah,
Seems to always be the issue.
we gotta
And then
fix it.
also, Shane Waldron is he's adapting to a new team, but there were some glaring play calling mistakes that I was like, can I just be the fucking offensive coordinator for the Bears, or what the fuck is going on here?
What what threw me off? Was just throw this out there real quick. Was when he decided to run the ball 4 times in a row.
Yeah,
Like literally ran it 4 times in a row. It ran on 4th down, and we got a first down. And I was just like, "What are we doing?"
Yeah. Dude. Also, I like Swift. I think he's good. Maybe the play calling's the issue. I don't know. They gotta like vibe more or something. But when you see that it's not working with a guy, what did he have? 10 carries for 18 yards.
Something
So
like
when
that.
you see it's not working with a guy like that, when do you just go to Khalil Herbert? Because
Herbert got some
Herbert's a
good
fucking
yardage.
stud. So, and he's bigger.
Well,
Like,
He got us the touchdown.
yeah.
yeah,
I think the problem is that even if you go to Herbert, you still have the issue of the O-line just getting rolled over. So you can't
sure.
positive on those pockets.
Think about it like this though. Last year our O line fucking sucked too, and Khalil Herbert is breaking for 20-yard runs.
You have a good point.
Hmm.
It's like, I mean, it was far and few in between or whatever the saying is, but it still happened.
Right.
Now maybe Caleb was just hurt from getting sacked so much.
I mean,
That's true. The end of the game, his throws, it was just behind players, and he was looking so dejected. I hated that. The body language of DJ Moore was real rough, but hey, it's the second game of a rookie's career.
Yeah, obviously we can't.
Hold on. Henry's
we can't-
barking out there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to roll with the punches, right? And then
Yeah.
just come back a little bit stronger.
I don't think anyone's fairly being fair about it. They're not going to expect a rookie to suddenly start dominating, right? But especially if he doesn't even have a chance to throw it. Yeah, like what can he do, right? He's got 2 to 5 seconds, not even in the pocket. Like,
yeah, I think they brought up the stats. It was the first week he held onto the ball. I think it was 2.6, like 6 seconds in between there. And then this week he was getting the ball out at 2.4. But when you have an O-line that doesn't even give you those 2.4 seconds, it doesn't matter.
right, there's almost nothing you could do.
They give you like less
True.
than 2 seconds, and then you have to throw the ball, which is like, I mean, the brain can calculate as quickly as it can, but also your guy can't be in position in, a half a second, second and a half, or whatever. So
Yeah, and I was seeing some. Hold on, let me just get over here. Block that light. I was seeing some stats too. It was like, I mean, it all depends on who you're playing too. But Lucas Patrick and another, I think, can't remember who it was, another O lineman that we let go this offseason. They had like some of the best O lineman grades from last week on their new teams, and I'm just like, God damn it.
I mean, what does that have to say about then our offensive line coaches? Like, what are they doing?
Yeah, it's all. Yeah, I mean,
like,
do you remember that the Canadian guy who did the American Eagle Speedo thing in Hard Knocks?
the rookie from Canada? Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he
No.
supposed to be O line?
No, well, he got cut, I think.
Yeah, but he's
He
on
got-
the practice squad.
He got injured though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he got injured. He's still on the practice squad, I guess. But he was
Theo Benedict.
supposed. Yeah, he's supposed to be O line, I think. So maybe he'll come back and get a chance if things keep going horribly. But who knows?
I mean,
But you guys, this week I do not have trivia because I'm not at home, so I can look up some stuff online too.
where are you at this week?
I'm at my mom's watching their dog right now.
Is that Chi-Town or what?
No, I'm in Washington still. They moved out here, but
Okay.
I'm like on the other side of town from it's like a 25-minute drive or something like that. Oh, I see a cat behind you.
You got cat number 1 who just left. Oh, there he is.
Cat number
Kitty
2
number
right
2.
here.
Right there. Yep.
How is Mister doing? Getting up there in age.
Oh, he's he's getting his daily 22 hours of sleep in. He's doing really good.
That's good.
Purring like a motorboat. So living his best dang life, living rent free. He's got nothing to complain about.
As all of
Hell
our
yeah.
pets.
Yeah. We did
Sorry,
actually
guys,
crack
I
some
got
teeth.
a bunch of shit going on over here. Fucking
All right,
dogs.
You're
and
good. You're
shit.
good. No, we're rolling through the pain of vet bills still actively, but mainly for like dental work stuff that they had to extract some teeth from him.
Ooh.
Vets are getting so
Oh.
crazy expensive these days.
Well, yeah,
Dude, vets are insane. Hank saved our cat's life. Like literally, we had to get like surgery, and Hank donated a bunch of money to us, and it was very helpful. Literally, he wouldn't be
What?
alive if Hank didn't do that. So, thank you,
anytime.
the cat
All right.
savior.
I'll
Maybe.
nominate you for sainthood, sir.
I
Mhm.
just know the pain of going through that, because I mean, when your animal swallows a foreign object and they just like can't pass it, that shit's the worst. Darwin would have died, so I'm not having that.
Dude, Hank, talk closer to the mic, dude.
I'm right here.
Mm.
Damn you!
That almost
What
sounded
was
like
that?
ASMR like there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh yeah, do more of that, please.
Do you do like the male?
No, I don't have
Touching.
any, so I can't. I can rub my beard. You want me to rub my?
Dude, I thought there's this black chick on. She does ASMR, and she just eats pickles and shit, and she's fucking hilarious. But it's also wild sounding. Like
This is a
she's
pickle
like
crunch.
on YouTube, just eating pickles, and I'm like, this is wild that this gets like 1 million views on YouTube.
Some people just like to go to sleep to that stuff, man.
Dude,
People find the weirdest ways to make money.
Instead, I
Yeah.
like to go to sleep to, Lord of the Rings audiobooks.
yeah. Hey, I'm listening to those right now, dude, on at work all day. So, but so Mark, have you do you only follow football, or are you other sports guy too?
Bears are on top. So being a Houston guy, so I guess I never really grew up a baseball fan, like hugely. So South Side Chicago, fuck the Cubs, no matter what.
Woo!
Lightly rooted for the White Sox growing up, but like parents never cared for it. I didn't really have friends that cared for it, that we would want to go to games and stuff. So I think I went to like a grand total like 4 White Sox games in my life. But when we moved to Houston 10 years ago now, I was like, all right, I have a job, I have money, I want to start doing baseball.
Houston
Astros,
Astros were winning a lot at that time.
Astros,
So.
Astros they're freaking hot, right? I mean, well, they're
They're
starting to get
cheating.
good by the time we moved down.
They're
Yes,
cheating.
the
but
whole cheating scandal. Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to live with that for a long time to come. That's everyone's perception. Any away game you go to, people are just bitching about it. But hey, other teams did that shit too, right? We don't really talk about that much, but
hey,
the
yeah,
Astros just didn't do it very well. Banging a garbage can, pretty obvious.
yeah.
God.
But no, I
metal detectors on their chest and shit. Who they do like little pings of like, oh, a changeup is coming. Like, oh,
yeah,
That's
yeah, they
nuts.
and they had
oh
like
shit.
cameras and shit too, right? But no, I'm definitely Astros all the way for sure. I mean, hard not to support them. I live a mile from the stadium, try to get to several games a season. And they're just fucking awesome. I mean, they're breaking records. They're on pace for their 8th championship series appearance in a row, which I think ties the record.
That's wow.
So
For being like just a good team overall for that long.
yeah, I mean,
Sorry guys, I had to get a pizza out of the oven.
what kind of pizza?
The sloppy cast right now. My bad. Okay, no, I was just chilling. It's a frozen pizza, and it's the box says the name is Porta, and it's a margarita pizza.
Didn't you just make a pizza recently, handmade? Right? You got some ingredients from Aaron,
made
right?
one. I did one 2 days ago. Yesterday?
Yeah.
Was that? No, 2
no, it
days
was
ago.
2 days. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 days ago. Just did a little onion, Italian sausage, and mushroom.
Like
and
dough from scratch and everything?
Dough was not from scratch, but the dough was one of those like you buy them at the grocery store, but everything else was scratch. Sauce,
Nice.
Trader Joe's got a
cheese.
great ready to go dough. Shout out to Trader Joe's real quick. We get that
that's
a
where
lot.
I got it from. So.
Yep,
There
yes,
you
sir.
go.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Awesome.
But
are
no,
you
the Astros, freaking awesome. They're dynasty. I mean, I don't think anyone can deny that at this point for how
for
good
sure.
that team is. Eighth, if they get to this championship series, that's eighth in a row. That's going to tie the record with the Braves. And they're looking hot. I mean, start of the season was rough for them. And I think they traded for was that Kikuchi, that pitcher
Yeah,
from the
Kikuchi.
Jays? Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. From then on, they just kind of turned it around. So
Dude, he sucked on the Blue Jays too, and then he comes
it
to
is.
Houston, and all of a sudden it was like a revamp. It's probably because Houston's a better team, but like it's just like his season turned around. I play fantasy baseball too, so I follow a lot of the stuff. But like, yeah, man, Kikuchi. When they traded for him, I'm like, what are they doing? And then all of a sudden he's like back to being kind of an ace, and I'm
He's like
like,
on
oh
a
shit.
9-win streak. Yeah, it's freaking incredible.
Mm-hmm.
So they did something right with him, but yeah, it was hard to say coming off the Dusty Baker era what the team's gonna do. But now they're first in the AL West, and we're gonna make the playoffs here. Pending, I think the magic number is 4 right now. So
I mean,
Yeah.
80 for
Oh, you guys will make it
170.
probably.
Your last 10 games, you're 7-3. So yeah, I mean that's good.
yeah, we play. Well, 3 of them are against the Mariners, so we're actually going for Elizabeth's birthday on the 24th.
Nice.
We're gonna go to that game, so that might be the playoff win game. We'll see.
Well, let me drop some White Sox knowledge on you real quick. So an article just came out the other day by Ken Rosenthal of The Athletic, and they're talking about the owner Jerry Reinsdorf and how he's the only owner in the in the MLB that still uses a plane from the 1980s to charter his team, and he won't upgrade. There's only 8 first class seats in the whole plane, and when players get traded to the White Sox, they come on, they're like, wait, what is this? And then everyone starts laughing at them because it's like, yeah, this is it. Jerry Reinsdorf, the cheapest motherfucker in the world, who's ruining his team. They're historically like the second worst team in history. So
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
where do they rank on terms of
Right
how
now,
terrible the season was? Yeah,
it's the worst. It's if not the worst, the second worst of like
yeah,
all
it
of
might be the
baseball.
worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the Cubs didn't make the playoffs, so they're right there with you. I mean, it's like, I mean, technically they have like a 0.01 chance to make the playoffs, but like Craig Counsell already came out saying like, yeah, we just don't have the team to make the playoffs. And it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? You're the manager. Like,
Why
get your
even
fucking
saying
head
that?
out of your
Yeah.
ass. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I get it. Maybe he didn't have the personnel, but like, dude, you're running out Hector Neris every fucking day. All right. Anyway, I'll get off my soapbox on that shit. But White Sox suck. Cubs are mediocre and suck. So till next year, as the saying goes in Chicago, right? Always next year. So
Connor, are you a Cubs guy or?
of course I'm a Cubs
He's a
guy,
huge
dude.
Cubs guy.
Okay.
Huge.
I'm from the south suburbs too, but here's my reasoning. My dad is one of 9 kids, Irish Catholic. This is a Catholic podcast, by the way, too. But
All right.
one of 9 kids. He's the only Cubs fan because he was the youngest boy, and he'd come home from school, and the Cubs would be on WGN every day after school, so he'd watch the games, and yeah, and then so I got put into that position, and my whole family has roasted us our entire lives until 2016, and then who had the fucking upper hand now, motherfuckers? But now it's been, hey, check this out, 7 years in a row without making the playoffs. 7 years in a row. Cubs had the third, fourth most money in the whole entire MLB, and we can't make the fucking playoffs.
It's because your
What the
owner.
fuck is going on?
It's because your owner sold away all your players that made that happen.
Tom Ricketts looks like Ted Cruz. He's a fucking joke. He looks like the Penguin.
Ooh.
Fucking Jesus.
And you guys had
All
the
right.
best sports streak going in history, and you had to ruin it in 2016.
Dude, I know. But you know what? 2016 happened, and it was the best time of my life, I think, maybe. Like, I just remember going to the bars every night. We're watching the Cubs just whoop ass, and like that was just great. I remember being down 3-1 in that series too, and just being like, well, we made it there. It's the farthest they've ever gotten in my life. I can't be mad, blah blah. And then just that comeback and winning, and I'm gonna tell you what, there's no greater feeling. my friends, than your team who hasn't won in 108 years coming back and winning the fucking World Series. Down 3-1.
I mean, I don't doubt it. I was there. I was downtown.
I know you were there.
It was wild.
I know you were there.
Cars were stopped, dude. There were just people flooding the streets. It was nuts.
I bet.
Oh, yeah.
All the way up until 5 a.m.
Dude,
Yeah.
when Chicago wins
Oh,
a championship, like they know how to fucking party.
it's
Like,
insane.
Like
We've been graced with some good teams, but it's been too long now.
I mean, last time I was in the city when they won something, I think it was Blackhawks. What year is that?
2015.
Well, no, it was 10, and then it was 2. Was it 10?
It would have been
Hey.
like
Henry.
sometime 2015.
Yeah, 2015. I remember that.
Yeah. Well, 10, 13, and 15.
Yeah, because it's like it was every other year.
Yeah. But yeah, I just remember like streets, like even in the suburbs, southwest suburbs, out in Hickory and Palos Hills, people were going wild
Mm-hmm.
when they won. So it was a blast.
It's back when I still had Hank's Hawk Days going.
Wait, Mark. So you're from Palos? What school did you go to?
Hickory Hills.
Oh,
Where
hell
it's
yeah,
really
dude.
at.
I went to Sandburg for a year.
Oh, you're a Sandy boy. Amos Alonzo Stagg High School here.
Yeah, I went to Sandburg for a year, then transferred back to HF.
You were missed.
Everyone in our school hated Sandbergs. They were all just the stuck-up preppy kids.
I think that's the same consensus we had at HF. We're like, what?
Didn't HF had some nice? I played tennis in high school. I think I played there once for a tournament or something. You guys had like a lot of tennis courts, right?
Yeah. We are
10 or
HF.
something?
HF had a
Yeah.
lot of good teams. A lot of good teams, like in different sports. Actually, I think wasn't it recently basketball? They won. State.
HF won the Illinois State Championship this year in basketball.
Yeah, they crushed.
Sorry guys, I had to get some food because this booze ain't gonna soak up in my stomach unless I got some food in there.
Understandable.
No, HF usually has decent sports teams, except for me and Hank's soccer team. We might have been the worst team that ever went through that school. I think we tied one game sophomore year.
This is why we didn't go into professional sports, Connor.
It's probably a coaching issue, right?
That's why we became parts of the media and fantasy sports managers and gambling addicts and fucking, basically degenerates.
Actually, speaking of fantasy, it's funny that we have Mark on this pod because I face him this weekend in fantasy football.
Oh,
so it's gonna be another
I'm gonna drag
close
you.
one.
Oh, I can't wait to drag you down to the bottom with me after I beat you and get my first win of the season.
Connor already beat me.
Mark, who's the players that you went after in the draft, and who's your favorite player on your team?
It's hard to feel good about my team having lost the first two. Especially, all right, so I went and drafted Kittle earlier than I should for a tight end. And now he's doubtful, so he's going to be out. But he's not on IR, so I can't pick up a spare tight end.
Heard that.
Sucks. But, I mean, CeeDee Lamb, obviously, he's my first round pick. He played pretty well last week. First week kind of sucked, but
that's a good pick, though. CeeDee Lamb's good.
There have been a lot of sleepers this year so far in the first two games.
Yeah. I don't know. I had Najee Harris like 3 years ago, or his rookie year with the Steelers, and like he took off, and I thought he was gonna be like the best like RB1 to pick as a sleeper from then on out, but he just kind of had shitty past 2 seasons now. I feel like he's not up there for what I should have drafted him at, which was something like 93rd or something. What was that, 3rd round?
Yeah, I've strayed away from Najee Harris since that rookie season because he's just been mediocre, I guess. Yeah.
I also picked up Swift thinking Caleb's going to have some struggles, and we'll lean on the running game for a little while, at least first part of the season. But he's just been underperforming, as we already talked about.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it's like a lot of the Bears players in the past couple of years with fantasy. They just underperform because nothing gets done. Like besides the defense just always pops off somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say that so for the listeners, me, Mark, and Hank are all in the same fantasy football league, and Aaron, our other host. And when we were drafting, I had the second pick,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I wasn't logged into the app for my pick, so it auto drafted Bijan Robinson. But I was going to pick Tyreek Hill, and now that Tua went down, it's looking like Bijan Robinson was the right fucking pick. So, thank God for auto draft, because that shit worked out in my favor.
That's so
No
funny.
kidding. So is Tua out for
Yeah,
a while?
they've been. I don't know much news on him, but I think he's staying.
He's on IR, I think.
I don't think he's retiring. Nobody's said anything about that yet, but
So it sounds like he wants to come back, but
I mean, just
will he?
don't put your head into a situation where it gets hit. Slide. I don't know.
Yeah, you would think after all his concussions, someone would have been like, slide. But, you know.
Well, even in that case,
Maybe
like you can still get hit in the head and get fucked.
Yeah.
Just in
You gotta
general,
get some
yeah.
slip and slides at practice camp, like they did in Hard Knocks.
Yeah, I think he's a special
Exactly.
case though, like because it just seems like he's super fragile, like brain function wise,
Yeah.
like way more than others.
I mean, after that one, if you're going to let Tua play again, like, as the head coach, it's like at some point, dude, he's like, you can't keep letting him get concussions. He's fucking gonna have brain damage.
Well, yeah, but also at the end of the day, it's ultimately the player's decision to do that.
Yeah, it's a tricky situation.
Yeah. I don't know.
I did it.
You got a rocking start for coming into our league though. 2-0.
Oh yeah, I'm doing good. I believe in my team.
I like how you have 3 Robinsons on your roster. Yeah.
It must be the magic, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Bijan Robinson,
Yeah.
Brian Robinson Jr.
I got a lot of
Mark
Robinsons.
Robinson. Yeah. You got to rename your team.
Dude, oh my God, I just came up with the best name for my team. Swiss Family Robinson.
Love
Holy
it.
shit.
Change
I'm changing it right now.
And now you can't trade any of those players.
Mm-mm.
God damn.
So good.
I fucking was thinking, I was like, I gotta change my fucking team name because it's just Team Dolan.
Hank, how you feeling about week 3?
You mean the Bears or fantasy?
Yeah, all of the above.
All the above. Fantasy. I mean, I hope it's going to be tighter than it was against Connor, given the fact that I've dropped Caleb because he's not performing, so I need to do that. I went with Derek Carr. Obviously, who knows if New England's going to, rock out like they did last week where they were crushed. Was it the Cowboys?
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Was it 46 to 10?
40 something. Yeah.
Disgusting. Which
Yeah, I landed in Dallas like while that game was going on for
Oof.
Amsterdam. And people were just like, "Oh, yeah, it's not good."
I mean, another blowout was the Jets versus the Patriots that I saw on Thursday too, which it didn't seem like it was a blowout, but then like it just like here's crazy. Watching the New England Patriots defense versus the Bears defense in like a high performance, There is some shit that you can tell, like, when a defense is bad. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah, dude.
no offense to New England. You've had your runs, it's great, but your
No,
defense,
all offense to you. Fuck the Patriots. Fuck Dave Portnoy for his Boston fucking allegiance. Sorry, I don't want to start podcast beefs, but like, his ass is on Twitter being like, Drake May, #1 rookie QB, Bo Nix, blah blah blah, and then Caleb Williams is last. I'm like, fuck you, dude. You got the Patriots, dude. You guys fucking suck.
he came into that game and did nothing anyway. So,
Yeah, bullshit.
but yeah, no, like I watched a couple runs or like whatever series of that game, and it was like just stupid penalties. Like tackling a guy where you got him in a tackle, and they're gonna eventually blow the whistle because he's not moving forward. But your guy ends up picking him up and slamming him on the ground, and he get a penalty. Like, what's going through your head? Just think for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
And then there was like the run. They just got decimated by the run game. It was disgusting. And of course,
Dude, I honestly think that this year, you know how the leagues have been dominated by wide receivers the past like 5 years?
yeah,
Like it's been turning into like a wide receiver league. I think there's like a turnaround now where it's going back to running backs because I mean you got who's the Jim Harbaugh's back in the league. He's running the ball with the Chargers all crazy. It's exactly what he did at Michigan to win the championship and shit. I mean, I think the first week running backs scored like 100 more fantasy points than wide receivers, like all together. So it's like,
I mean, they are likely to run the ball into the end zone, so more than throw.
That's what they're paid to do.
Yeah. No, I could see it though. I mean, it be different considering like defensive schemes have changed to probably accommodate for the wide receiver play. I mean, just in general, it seems like playing defense is tough, but also I've heard that defense is easy. Apparently, like to play is easy, and I'm like, I don't know about that, man, because some of these calls that they get on them are ridiculous.
Well, dude, you can't even like touch a guy now and it's called like pass interference. So it's exactly like the NBA, dude. Defense is fading. They just want all offense and shit for fantasy purposes, for betting, for all that shit. But hey, the Bears have a good defense. Best probably since 2006. So
Yeah.
maybe I don't know, maybe the Lovie Smith era. Who knows?
That's why I got to pass the ball more, though. The chances of getting that PI call, like, only gone up.
Oh yeah,
Right?
Yeah,
like
very
if you just
true.
get four runs a possession,
Actually,
you're never going to get that.
runs in
You're never
a
going to
row.
make the progress that's here and there off of a PI call.
Mark makes a good point. That was why we got our touchdown against the Texans, was because of a PI call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a perfectly thrown ball. It was a really good thrown ball by Caleb. Just saying that.
Dude, Shane Waldron doesn't want me to make a meme of him on the sideline saying I'm a dumbass above his head in bubble letters. Because you better start having Caleb throw the ball deep, but I guess Caleb needs to make better throws. But also, I mean, you gotta switch up your run plays, dude. You can't do an HB draw every single fucking run play. This isn't fucking NCAA 2003. You gotta fucking switch it up. Do a little pitch or something. Do something.
I hate the screen calls, dude. Any screenplay I
Yes.
ever see for the Bears
Terrible.
never works, dude.
Just instant taken down.
It's because we don't
Yeah.
block. Nobody fucking blocks. Like, no offense to, I mean, I guess to offense to the wide receivers, block your fucking guy.
Yeah. Is Texans D just pretty good this season though too, or what?
Texans have a good D. Pause. No Diddy. But yeah, they're actually pretty. I mean, they're a Super Bowl contender. It's week 2, but like they were projected to be like very very good this year. CJ
Right.
Stroud, stud QB. I mean, Nico Collins is emerging as maybe one of the best wide receivers in the game.
Oh yeah, dude,
So,
he fucking
dude,
crushed it.
Dude, Hank, he tore your team up on fantasy, dude.
Yeah,
When
I
I was
know.
playing you last week, Nico Collins got like 27 points
I
against you.
I was feeling the hurt, dude. Just feeling the hurt.
Yeah, the double hurt. I hate that when you're playing against someone who's playing against the Bears and they just start tearing it up and you're just watching the Bear game like,
Yep, I was just
motherfucker.
like, this is great. This is great.
Yeah. Hey, well, Mark, I'm very happy to have you on here. Cheers, bud.
Dude,
Hank, cheers, dude.
Cheers.
wish I could see you, but na zdrowie.
Here, I'll try and switch back. All right, I'm back. I'm back in the saddle again.
Yeah, I think you're right. Texans are going to be you guys can't call them a sleeper team because they've already shown they're capable of, but they turned it
Oh
around
yeah.
pretty quick with the Stroud.
Honestly, with this year, dude, I just hope anyone wins besides the Chiefs. I just don't care who wins. Just please beat the Chiefs. And it's not even
Mm.
because I hate Taylor Swift and all that shit. I'm just like, hey, it happens with every team. It happened with Tom Brady, dynasties. It's like you just want to see him lose because it's
Yeah.
like you've won enough. I hate
Yep.
seeing you on commercials. Shut the fuck up. like,
It's a little bit of
Jesus.
that envy, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
you want to get a nice hit to their pride of like.
Well, here I will say this. I know it's only week 2, but Pat Mahomes. I heard a stat on the radio yesterday. Past 9 regular season games, or no, past 7 regular season games, he's thrown 9 touchdowns and 2 or 3 interceptions. Or no,
In the last 2
9
games.
9 touchdowns and a certain amount of interceptions. But like, that's not like those are like Garner Minshew numbers. You know, like 7 games, 9 touchdowns. Like Pat Mahomes used to be putting up like 3 touchdowns a game.
True.
You know,
Mhm.
and now those are like oh, we basically got fucking I don't know, yeah, Garner Minshew, I guess would be it. But I don't want to. Obviously, Pat Mahomes is great. They're fucking really good. They have great wide receivers now, all that shit. But hasn't been looking the best in the regular season. They did turn it on in the playoffs, though.
I mean,
But
it goes back to what you're saying. Like, it could be that the league is kind of going towards a more run heavy game. So,
Yeah.
I mean, he might not be
True.
putting up the wide receiver touchdown points, but obviously the running backs are doing something. I don't know about the Chiefs. I
Yeah.
haven't seen them really play. I don't know about their run game, but I do know that they caught a break. I think in week 1 or week 2. Yeah, they caught a break in week 2. I talked to a Chiefs fan, and he was just like, after that interception, we had no right of winning that game, but we won. I was like, that's some black magic.
dude, that was some ref helping you out, dude. That's some ref magic right there.
Taylor Swift bump.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, and also, I guess we didn't address it, but Aaron is now no longer part of the podcast. He's gone. Mark is now a new mainstay in the podcast. We had to kick him out because his White Sox love and just like, so sorry,
You know,
Aaron.
we haven't really talked contracts or anything, but how much you guys paying me for this again?
Oh yeah, it's like $5.
Yeah.
So
Oh, I'll take it.
Also, I think
it's like oh, go ahead.
I was say I think Aaron is off in the woods, you know, green thumbing it somewhere, hugging a tree.
Yeah, hippie.
Typical.
No, Aaron will be back. Our good friend Mark stepped in, and we are very gracious, and we don't pay. So I'm sorry, Mark. But we have like 7 listeners. So like, once we get to like 1 million, if that ever happens,
Yeah, we'll bring you on.
I'm
yeah,
certain.
we'll pay you.
I'm certain my presence will get you up to at least 12. So you're welcome.
That's good.
Yep.
Thank you. It is pretty funny. We've had 30 subscribers for like since week 1. Just no new subscribers.
Actually, I talked to my a couple of my cousins, and they're probably gonna subscribe and hopefully like get it out there.
Hell yeah.
You know,
Let's bump those numbers up to 20 listeners, guys. Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe.
Should we start saying that in every podcast?
Tell your friends. You know, tell your wife. You know, just get out there. Get out there and tell
Yeah.
them we're here.
Yeah. Get some sponsors. Let's get this thing going.
Hell yeah.
Maybe a Patreon.
And hey, now that I've had my first beer and I'm planning on having my second beer, I think after this podcast, I'm only 30 minutes away from a casino. I might ride up there, place some bets on the Bears, and I
Against
might
the
do a little
Colts?
parlay of the whole first slate of games.
Oh, nice.
Play some
here's what-
blackjack till 8 a.m. too, right?
I mean, I might pee my pants at the slot machine, like C.J. Abrams. So, actually, that was a good thing that my brain went there. You guys, the Bears play the Colts tomorrow. What do you think the score is going to be?
It's a really good question.
Yeah, if we can get any sort of offense, I want to say we'll at least get. I would hope get 24. I know the defense is going to hold the fucking Colts. So, like 24-10. That's mine.
That's a very... Dude, I was thinking very similar, actually. What do you think, Mark?
I think we get our first passing touchdown.
Okay.
I like it.
I think we get another running touchdown.
I like that.
I think we get 2 field goals. What are we at, 20?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 2017.
Okay.
2017. Okay.
I think it's gonna
Close
still be a
game.
close game. I think we still got things to figure out offensively. We can't keep depending on defense to keep our game going. Yeah, I think it'll be. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout by any means, but I'm hopeful Caleb starts to figure some stuff out by week 3 here for us.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna go. We are going to be tied at 17-17. And like you said, 2017. I think I like that. And I think the Bears kick a field goal and win the game.
Damn.
Yep.
So you think we go into OT or something like that, or no?
We could go into OT, or it could come down to the wire in the fourth quarter. And I just want to say, for all of our many, many listeners out there, the last time we did score predictions, I predicted the Bears would beat the Titans 24-17. So
That's true.
I just want to say that I did that. So please give me all the praise in the world, and thank you. So
There's another.
And now we got 2 of us saying 2017. So
I know, and I'm riding with you, so I need you to be the oracle this week.
let's
So
do it. Let's do it.
yeah.
Oh, actually, that's a good question, Mark. What is your? Because we've done it for everybody that's come on here. I think we did it for Sam. We can do it for you as well. What's your overall season?
Season record?
Win loss. Like, what are you thinking?
Well, here, let's go through all the games.
Yeah,
And we'll
I'll
go
br-
through
I'll
the
bring 'em
games
up.
on the schedule.
Yeah, we could do it.
I got it right here, actually, because Aaron graciously posted it. You know, the guy that's not on the podcast anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got
our
booted.
old co-host who left us to go be in Canada and possibly get married. So,
Yeah, you know, this whole marriage thing.
is he getting married in like 2 weeks or something?
It's soon. It's coming up.
All right, well, hey,
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Aaron, we love you, but also, you know, you had to leave the podcast, dude. So we might have
We
to.
might
you
have
know,
to bring you back, but you'll
We're
have
gonna
to
dock
blood
your
sacrifice.
pay, dude.
Yeah, dock your pay, blood sacrifice, you know, all that jazz.
Maybe we'll bring him in as a guest once in a while.
Okay, so
I
obviously,
think yeah. So you guys did this what, like week 2 of the pod or second podcast or something?
we did it. No, we did it. Probably 2 weeks, like during preseason, or it was either during preseason or prior to preseason. But obviously, you you don't get the first 2 weeks, so you get
Right.
Colts onward.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a 1-1 start. Yeah, let's see. Where do we go from there?
All right, so you got Colts week 3. What are you thinking? You're thinking win, right? You already said it.
20 to
tomorrow.
17 tomorrow, noon game.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go.
Any special performers in that game? Who do you think?
Well, he said Caleb throws his
I think-
touchdown.
So you think
Caleb
Caleb steps up?
passing touchdown. I think
Okay.
this mentally he's thinking he's got to do it this game.
Well,
I think
and
the coaches are saying the same thing to him.
DeForest is out for the Colts. It's like the first game he's
Oh,
missing
the
in his whole
defensive
career,
player?
so that's
Yeah.
huge. Yeah.
All right. So week 4 is the Rams. What are you thinking?
Rams just got blown out, right?
Did they?
Yes. They suck. And they don't have Cooper Cup or Puka Nakua.
Wait, Cooper Kupp he's out?
Yeah, he's injured.
Oh.
Wait, what happened to Nakua?
Nakua got injured like week 1.
Did he? So I've been on vacation for 2 weeks during the start of NFL season, so I'm not up to date on everything still.
Mark, please
But
do some
Rams.
research before you come on this podcast, dude. Please.
I know. I'm trying, boys. I'm trying. I did look up the Chicago Polish population is about 1 million people. So
Oh shit.
shout out to the homeboys, the Polski.
Shout out to all the Poles in Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for
Random
support.
fun stat.
Hey, Polish are Catholic too, so that technically fits in with our podcast. So,
Pope John Paul II is the second coming of Christ, or was.
well,
So.
I mean, I don't know. He covered up for a lot of who's. So, it's pedophiles was what I was gonna say. So,
Yep. Anyways, back to football.
What a segue.
Rams.
We can edit that out, or we keep that in. We can edit it out. Whatever you want to do. It's a Catholic podcast.
I think Bears Rams. Bears start getting their stride after this Colts win. They're gonna get some momentum started. I'm gonna call it a W for them.
Okay.
Are we trying to do score predictions or just call it a WL?
If you want to throw a score prediction out there, go for it.
I don't think there's any basis for that. We're just gonna go with win.
Okay.
Win on the Rams.
Next up, we got the
after that?
Panthers.
Panthers.
Yeah. I think that
How's
is the
their start?
Panthers away
It
game.
shouldn't be that hard, dude. They
No,
are the worst team.
no.
They are the worst team maybe ever in NFL history. Might go 0-16.
They're like the White Sox of the
but, like,
NFL.
Yes, my gut is this immediate like we're gonna win, but sometimes those teams that are just on this bad streak sometimes have those fluke win games,
Well,
right?
I will say this about the Panthers. They did just announce that they're going to start an old Bears QB, and they sat Bryce Young, their rookie QB or second year QB.
Dalton.
Andy Dalton, ex-Bear, is going to be the starting quarterback for the Carolina Panthers. So Andy Dalton, Adam Thielen, I don't know who their running backs are, but they are looking huff. So,
All right, we're gonna go Rams win, Panthers win.
Okay. Jaguars are next in London.
Oh, it's the London game.
Yeah.
because it's the London Jaguars, right?
Yeah. The infamous London Jaguars.
Don't they play like 3 games a season there now or something?
yeah, the Jaguars are England's team, basically. Yeah, which is kind of funny because it's Jacksonville, Florida.
Is that because like the owner has like stake over there or something, or what? What's the reason?
It's just
behind
the Jacksonville Jaguars have been so shitty for so long that they're like, yeah, you guys can go play in London. Fuck it. And they just keep sending them over.
Well, that's interesting because like first I'd be like, yeah, Bears, because they're both, I think, equivalent caliber start. I think we have more upside, and I think if we're getting the train rolling, we could beat them. But having a London away game obviously throws a wrench into how we perform.
True.
Yeah, I think I'm going to toss out a loss there, honestly,
Okay.
because I don't know how the rookies travel.
Connor also agrees with you.
Dude,
Yeah.
literally said the same thing. So that's awesome. Hell yeah, I'm glad you think that way. I
Yeah.
don't think it's awesome that the Bears lose, but I think
No,
that's
I mean, I'm trying to be realistic here. Like I would, of
yeah.
course, want to say
Yeah.
W every freaking game, but we got to think about some of these other factors. So, yeah, we're gonna do what week is that? Is that week 6? Lost to the Jaguars. Who's next?
We got a bye week, and then after the bye week is the Commanders.
Washington.
Washington.
Screw Washington. We're gonna beat them.
Nice.
I mean, that's right before my birthday. I think their boys are gonna do it for me.
I like it.
We're gonna say big W off the
I'm the
W
only
Commanders.
one that has an L on that one off of a bye.
Who you have that L?
Yeah, I have an L there.
Washington Commanders fucking suck. If we lose to them, I'm going to spaz. I'm literally gonna. I will hop on and do a solo podcast
So
and
it's
just
like
yell.
if we lose to the Panthers, you'll spaz too.
Yes.
All right. So
Yeah, I feel like post bye week is it's always like a flip of the coin, right? Here you got again like your captain, your starting quarterback is a rookie, but he's going to get more time to review footage, more time to think about what the opponents are capable of, and still trying to prove himself. I think he's going to spend that time to research how to freaking beat these Washington Commanders. So that's why I'm going to say W against them.
okay, I like it.
Kid's got passion. He wants to do it.
He does. He does have a lot of passion. I think he's got a lot of talent to get there too. Next up would be the Cardinals, which we are going to.
Oh yeah, you guys are going to that game.
Yeah, come on over.
Yes,
Mark.
we
Come
will
to
be
the
there.
game.
Yeah, fly out to Arizona, dude. We haven't even bought tickets
It's
yet.
gonna be the same thing like in Houston. The whole stadium's Bears fans, dude.
You know what? No, because you guys told me about this before, or at least Hank and I talked about it. That is our big Renaissance Festival weekend.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh shit, nice.
Dude, we need to get out there and go to that Renaissance Fair again. I'm jonesing.
Wait, I lied. That is actually our Cancun trip weekend. The next
even
weekend
better.
is Renaissance Fest. Yes. Glad I checked the
God
calendar.
damn, you guys are out in the Netherlands and then now you're going to Cancun and the Renaissance Fair? What the fuck? I need to get on that schedule, dude.
Hey man, we're living that dinkwad lifestyle, my friend.
Dinkwad, baby.
Double income, no kids, with a dog.
Let's go.
You got to make the most of it. But yeah, no, that's we were in Chicago for a wedding a couple weeks back for Rob and Leanne. Shout out to Leanne. Rob's a Patriots fan, so fuck him. But he works on CPD, so good for him for doing that. But anyways,
I agree with you. And
we're
go
going to Cancun for they're doing like a buddy moon thing, so we're gonna go meet up with them and some other friends.
Nice.
So hang out. It's like a 2-hour flight from here, so pretty convenient to Houston.
Nice.
But yeah, Renfest the weekend after on the 9th. So
Gotcha.
if y'all ever want to come down, it is a shindig.
Connor, I don't know if you've ever been to the Ren
I have
Fair.
never been to a Ren Fair.
Dude, the
and
Ren
I would
Fair down
actually-
there is sick.
I would dig it.
We camp
I would
out.
love to get you all down.
We camp out. There's just a bunch of other like campers around, and they will walk by and just like share booze. It's awesome.
Let's go. Dude, I'll fucking chug some wine and eat a turkey leg, dude. I don't care.
It's
right.
just a good time. And Hank had fond memories despite tent issues, so I'm happy to hear that.
Oh yeah.
Beside what issues?
The old tents just leaking.
Old tents that were leaking during the rainstorm.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Hey, I've been in that situation at a summer camp music festival, so I feel you.
We've all been there. So
There you
Literally had a tent, and I was with this chick, and fucking our tent, the zipper broke, and it was pouring rain like a monsoon. Half our tent was filled with a puddle of water, and then the like 1/3 of the tent was us, like huddled in a corner next to a puddle of water, just like.
just roll over, take a bath.
Yeah.
Do you go every year, Connor? I was actually at summer camp 2 years ago.
Oh no, this is I went 2011, 12, and 13.
Okay. I was there for Elizabeth's brother's bachelor party in 2023.
Oh,
That was a good time.
nice.
That was a good time.
Oh, dude, summer camp's the shit. I had very fond memories of that place. I'm too far away all the time now. I can't make it in. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a great time. Hey, good bands, good music, good friends, good drugs.
Hard to complain.
Yeah.
Indeed. All right, back to the Cardinals.
All right.
So what do you think?
I think we're Cardinals. Ooh, man. I don't know how loud are you boys gonna cheer?
Dude,
That might make
my
the
voice is
sway the
gone.
opinion.
Dude, I'm getting into a fist fight and getting kicked out in the second quarter. So
For the pod.
for podcast reasons.
Let's see. I'm gonna call it another. I think it's gonna be a close game. I'm gonna say W though.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I think the W is gonna come through,
Right
especially
Dude,
because
we're
you guys
bringing the
gonna be
spirit.
there to make sure it happens.
We're bringing the Holy Spirit.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Right after that, we got the Patriots, which we just talked about. I think we win against the Patriots. That's me.
I think that should be a more decisive win. Yeah, I'm for that. Let's go. Win on the Patriots. Week
then-
number whatever.
That's week 10. Then right
10.
after that is the first division game against the Packers.
F the Packers. I don't know if we could swear on this podcast.
Yeah, you can.
Okay, fuck the Packers.
Dude, have you heard me the whole time?
This man dropped like 7 F-bombs in a row.
I just assume you have some sort of like AI auto edit
No,
on Connor.
I do all that.
thing for- okay.
Dude, we raw dog.
Raw dog.
All right. I like it. No, yeah, fuck the Packers. We're gonna fucking start steamrolling their ass. Jordan Love's piece of is he even gonna be back by then? Actually, that's a good
He
question.
might be.
He'll be back this weekend, I think.
Oh, is he really? I thought it was like 4 games or
Yeah.
something.
They're
is
expediting.
already practicing and shit.
Okay. Well, with or without him, I'm glad that the Packers rivalry game is like midseason, because that at least means we've figured out what we're capable of by then, and we're gonna be fucking ready for whatever we can do.
Yeah.
We're gonna call that a W.
All right. Well,
We have
to. Yeah.
wildly enough, right after that, we go into a Vikings game.
Oh, it's just all NFC North from there, right?
It's pretty much like it goes Packers, Vikings, Lions,
yeah.
like one after the other.
Vikings off to a hot start, right? So
Surprisingly.
why are they so good
very
right now?
surprisingly.
Why are they so good? I haven't watched any of their games.
I haven't even.
Well, they have
glanced
Justin
at it.
Jefferson, and then Sam Darnold is in an offense that he can actually run, and they have a good O-line, I guess. And they have Aaron Jones, new running back, even though he hasn't done that great, but he's serviceable. So, I mean, Sam Darnold's coming into his own, and I'm actually kind of happy for him because he's been like hated on by the media his whole career, even by me. In episode 1, I think I was hating heavily on Sam Darnold, but he's seeing ghosts out in New York, and he went to Minnesota where there's no ghosts. So.
No ghosts.
I
love that.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
Vikings. I'm gonna toss an L out. I don't have a particularly good reason for it.
You're with me,
I feel
Mark.
like if we're on a good win streak, like I think
Gotta come to an end with the Bears for sure.
Wins get to the head, or we feel too comfortable, and don't play as well as we hope. And is that Thanksgiving? Is that that game?
Is that the Thanksgiving game? I don't think it is.
I think we play the Lions on
Like right
Thanksgiving.
before.
Hold on.
Oh yeah, it's like 4 days later is Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lions
Yeah,
T-Day
we
game.
have a 4-day rest, which sucks.
I'm gonna go lose.
Oh,
Vikings, Lions loss,
okay.
and they're a good team.
Just a tough schedule right there.
It's
Right,
yeah.
right when it starts and then end. All right, so Vikings and Lions are an LL, and then 49ers are next up.
We're gonna figure our shit out. Get some well-deserved rest. Fill up on turkey. and go and crush the 49ers.
Like it. I like it. Connor and Aaron,
Ooh,
who
good
isn't on this
lord.
podcast anymore.
They are banged up. They're banged up right now, but they might all be back. McCaffrey might be back for that week, which fucking sucks. But Kittle's banged up.
Kittle's banged up. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see.
I mean, Connor and Aaron has that as a loss too, so that's interesting. I mean, that was before we knew Kittle was out and some other things, but we'll see.
Before we knew who was out?
Well, when we made our predictions, Connor.
McCaffrey and Kittle.
Yeah, when we made our
okay,
predictions, you and Aaron have it as week 15 or sorry, week 14 as a loss.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, you know, that's just how the cookie crumbles. Right after 49ers, we got the Lions. I mean, the Vikings again.
Oh, well, I said lose before. We're going to turn around and win it this time.
Okay. And then right after the Vikings, we got Lions.
Same deal. We're going to fucking win that shit.
Dubs.
Let's go.
Make this a competitive NFC North
Nice.
all around.
Yes.
I think
And
we're
then
all going to be well-rounded teams.
right after the Lions, we got the Seahawks. I think Seahawks at home, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that's at home.
Yeah.
Is that a Sunday night game, I assume? Wait, is that Christmas?
That is December 26th. Wait, 26, 20. Why does it say 26th or 24th? That's weird.
20. There's no way it's the 20. Wait, when is the Lions? Is the Lions game?
It has like
the Lions game's 22.
It has 2 days.
There's no way they play 2 days after the Lions.
So the Lions
right?
Bears it says the December 22nd or 24th, and then Seahawks Bears says 26th, 24th. I'm so confused. Wow, that's a crazy turnaround if that's the case.
And there has to be more than a 2-day break between. So maybe it's like 22, 26.
Probably 22, 26.
Or actually I don't know how else it could do it. All right, regardless, Seahawks, I think we're gonna come off a win.
Okay. And then the dreaded last game of the season, the number 18. Bears at Packers in Lambeau to end the regular season.
God damn it.
Every bone in my body wants to say, fuck the Packers. Bears are going to crush the hell out of them away. But
in Lambeau.
But I got to be like, I take the realist approach here. I think we're going to lose that one.
I
don't think we're going to
whispering too many worm tongue tails into your ear, Mark.
We've talked.
I mean,
yes.
I think if Love's healthy, right? Dude's good. Like I don't think anyone can deny he's
good.
Like, a poor QB backup for Rodgers, from the Rodgers era. If he's healthy and he's playing, and they had a pretty steady season throughout, that's going to be a tough win to get. We have a lot to prove before I feel confident saying we'll thoroughly win that game. So, I think a 1-1, Packers Bears season, I'd be happy with. 2-0, of course, I'd be freaking through the roof for finally. But it's too much to ask for, I think, still, for coming from a rookie team here.
We were talking about it before, but it has been brought up that we played the Packers the last game of the season, and if the Bears go on a little run here, they'll be in position to make the playoffs, and it will be up to the Packers to beat us and possibly knock us out of the playoffs. And if that happens, I'll quit the fucking podcast. I think I'll just quit the podcast.
Don't say that, dude. Don't say that.
No, I would never do that. I would never do that.
We'll put you on hiatus. Go take a vacation.
It brings in too much revenue. You can't stop.
Literally, I don't even know. I might post a video of me listening to My Chemical Romance and just sitting in my room and just lighting candles and crying and writing poetry. I don't know.
That is very fair.
For anyone that feels similar to Connor around then, help is available. Speak with someone today. Dial 988. Suicide hotline.
Better
Yep.
help.
It's 988. That's all you need to
Actually-
call.
No, fuck that, because they don't sponsor our podcast, so I will never rep anyone that doesn't sponsor our podcast. I will shout out some of our friends' businesses that sponsor us. I have a friend that grows psychedelic mushrooms. Shout out to him. I have a buddy who is an accountant, so shout out to him. Sam, frequent podcast guy. He's an accountant, so if you need your taxes done, give him a call.
Nice.
No, that's about it.
Do we get any
Wow.
like product samples for being on the
I
podcast?
mean, I can give you his email. You can do your taxes.
I meant more for the mushroom guy.
Oh, yeah. I can give you his email too.
So funny enough, Mark got it at a 12-5. So him and Aaron are 12-5 with a little bit, different win-loss ratios depending like where you sit. Connor, you're still sitting at 14-3, and I'm sitting at 13-4.
Hey, technically, we're all still in it right now.
We are all
So-
still in it.
12-5. Okay.
I think
If
that's
you
a pretty
would
good
ask me,
record.
if you would have asked me for a number, like without going team by team, I would have said 10 win.
You
That's
think
probably what I'm
10
hoping
win?
for.
So I guess with that knowledge, if you're going with like a 10-7, what
Probably Lions beating us week, the second appearance.
the second appearance? You
Yeah.
think that'd be a possible
And-
L?
Losing to the 49ers, probably be the other one.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I could see that.
But so let's go. 12 wins. We could do it.
I'd like to see
Yeah,
it.
I think I said after we gave our predictions, I was like, we'll probably go like 9-8, or like something like that.
Right now,
Like 8-9, 9-8.
well, I don't know. It's only week 2. That's the thing is like it's so funny. Like we watch week 2, and I'm like, man, this just feels bad. But also, it's week 2. You can't really feel that bad.
Also, no, I can tell you who feels bad. Remember, Sam was on this podcast last time, and
the Giants.
he predicted the Giants beating the Washington Commanders, and the Washington Commanders just beat the Giants without scoring a touchdown. They literally kicked all field goals and won. And
That's
Daniel
tough.
Jones threw 2 touchdowns, and they still lost.
Wow, 21-18. Holy shit! That was all field goals. Dude,
Yep,
These kickers need to get nerfed.
dude. No, I like the kicking. I like that shit. I think
Santos?
I don't
Fucking
know why
rock.
you guys hate it. Santos is good, dude.
He is good.
He almost did that when he hit the fucking camera during that
Oh.
Texans game. I literally saw like bombs going off in D-Day. Like I was like sitting there like, oh fuck.
I thought he
Here we
hit
go.
something. I thought he hit post or like just hit the bar and then went in.
I just kept hearing in my head, laces out, big bull laces out.
Wait, I didn't see this. I was at the game. What? They hit a camera or something?
Yeah, he hit the back camera, which
It was
looked
in
like
the
it.
first quarter, I
yeah.
think.
Oh, okay. I wasn't there yet then.
Don't worry, Tory Taylor's got
Yeah.
him on those laces, baby.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tory, can we talk about how great Tory Taylor is?
Dude, great
Oh.
Has this
addition.
been covered in depth?
Oh good.
It hasn't been covered
On
like
the- on
in,
the
in
podcast?
super depth, but like he is a great punter. Great pick off of the draft. I'm just gonna say that now.
Oh yeah. Hey,
Everyone
that's why you
shat on
take
the
a-
pick. But
Yeah.
Why? Like the thing
Dude.
is, I don't know why.
because, I mean, how often does a punter get picked? Was it 4th round?
Yep.
Like it's rare,
I mean,
right?
somebody might have taken him. He was the only,
No,
the
well,
only good player.
that was the
from
thing
Iowa.
during the draft. Like, didn't people literally call polls and was like, "Oh, you bastard, we were gonna take him."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, you
Well,
knew,
dude,
you knew he was a good.
literally, he was the best offensive player on the Iowa State or
King.
Iowa Buckeyes.
Yeah, Buckeyes, yeah.
Yeah. Or I don't know about offensive, but he's the best player on their team.
I mean, here's the
But-
thing. I don't believe that special teams in football gets enough fucking credit because they do a lot, dude.
Yeah.
They can carry you. They can carry
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
True.
Or you get fucked.
Well, if we could catch a ball on kickoffs, that'd be great.
Yeah.
That'd help us a lot.
Jesus, Velus Jones, what the fuck, bro?
Get some hands.
Yeah. Hey, Mark, do you catch any Houston Rockets games out there?
I can't say I've gone to more than one game in the past, 5 years.
Well, when the Bulls come out there, you should go.
Yes, I should. Honestly, it's like right next to Astros Stadium. Like it's like a mile from my house. Like I have no reason not to.
Damn, yeah.
So
There you go.
it's a fun stadium too. Like the one game I went to is more like a work event thing. I just got free tickets for, so that's why I went. But um, yeah, it's a cool stadium.
Well, Mark, since this is your first time on the podcast, what do you have anything you want to say or anything that you were thinking about sports wise?
Is this the rap sign coming up or?
No. I'm just throwing it
Um,
out there, getting it. You
Nah,
know,
man. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing how these Bears play out, man. Obviously we got a lot to figure out, but it's kind of how I felt like at the game this past week at Texans. Like all the fans are sitting there just like waiting for something to happen, something to take off, and like you just know like this fan base is ready to explode. We're ready to fucking see the new era come about, and I'm all for it. So we're on the precipice, my friends.
I know, dude. I believe in that so hard, dude. And we've talked about it before too, but it is the Bears, and I am also ready for the heartbreak. It will crush me, but if it happens, it's like, yeah, it's not like I didn't see it the past since 2006.
Decade.
So,
Decade and a half.
so
Yeah, I just hope we don't have to have the conversation of like, oh, should we kept Fields after like 6 or 7 weeks? Like that's what I'm really
mean-
like. At
you mean
least like
Caleb?
show.
No.
Yeah,
Field,
like
yeah.
Caleb versus Fields.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like, because that was the whole debate, right? Should we draft Caleb or stick with Fields? Like he had
Well,
potential too,
if
but he had a
if
good
you
running game because we had no O line. So
yeah, if you listen to the first cast, I was on the Fields train hard.
We were both on. Yeah, I was on the field.
I felt the same way. I honestly did.
Yeah.
I was like, dude's got talent. He's proven. He's got legs. Just give him a fucking O line to pass, and I think he could do well.
Yeah, I mean he's 2-0 with the Steelers right now.
That's
Yeah.
something.
But that's the past. We're in the future. We just need Caleb to. Dude, I saw the visual of here. All right, Henry, I'll let you out. Jesus,
Oh,
I saw the visual of Justin Fields fucking sitting on the sideline like this, and then there's the exact same image from the Texans game of Caleb sitting on the sidelines like this.
just
And it's
head
like-
back, like
Head back,
fuck.
yeah.
And it's just like the Bears just ruining quarterbacks. Just like, God damn.
I wonder if you look
Like-
back through the years, how many photos of like that you can find.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Jay Cutler just sitting there like. But Jay Cutler did it to himself, kind of. So
He did.
he literally had a great team, and he got injured and shit. It's whatever. But hey, he's the last one that beat the Packers at Lambeau. So
He's the last one that actually, did, I guess, pass the ball decently, maybe? I don't know.
yeah, he's the best. He's the best QB the Bears have ever had. And that's wild to say. He is literally the best QB the Bears have ever had. It's Jay Cutler. It's fucking crazy. I like Jay. I like smoking Jay, dude.
He, actually,
He's out there
speaking
smoking
of
cigs,
photos
not
that I
giving a
just saw, here you go. Just found
He's
one,
hilarious.
literally, it's almost the same thing. Just dead-eyed.
Someone put the cigarette in his
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep,
That's the look of a
Smoking Jay.
that's the look of a Bears quarterback right there.
It's funny because we're even winning that game 28-20 against San Francisco.
Oh shit.
But yeah, aside from the Bears, I got to give a shout out to H-Town Astros, man. I'm rooting for them. I think we're looking pretty good coming into the playoffs here. So
Yeah, good luck to you, dude. I wish I could say the same about any Chicago team, but it's not looking good. Oh, Hank, Blackhawks news hit us, dude.
Oh, well, preseason's coming up in 3 days, actually. So,
shit.
9/24.
They named their captains.
Yeah, they named their captain.
Isn't it Fogliano or whatever the fuck, some Italian motherfucker?
It's God, I was just looking at it. Nick Foligno, whatever. I can't say his name right.
Yeah, it's some type of Italian shit.
But yeah, he got named captain, and from what I'm reading about, at least like camp or whatever, is they're experimenting with some interesting line mix-ups. But I mean, again, it's kind of like the Bears in some sense, where there's a lot of hope going into that.
Except for Connor Bedard has shown that he's actually a fucking pimp.
This is very true. This is very true. Connor Bedard has shown up and, performed. I think this year will be interesting. Again, like I've said in the past, I don't see them going deep. Here's the thing with hockey. There could be a chance of them going deep. Depends on if they get hot towards the end of like the regular season into the playoffs. Sure. But I don't have any promise or hope that they'll go and win the Stanley Cup. If they do, that's fucking insane on my end. But I think they'll at least be a decent, hopefully start to be contenders within their division. So
yeah, for sure. That's the hope I think of everyone.
But yeah, I mean, we'll see. I'll probably watch the preseason games and see where they stack up, see how they're playing.
Hell yeah. Well, fucking A, boys. What you think? You think we did it?
I think we did it.
I think we crushed it.
Hell yeah. Mark, thank you so much, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking anytime. We need you to come on again, and we'll have you do trivia and a debate panel with one of our other guests or something.
Oh, dude, I'm so game.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You guys doing this every week still, or what?
It's like every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks. Depends on our schedule. We have one of our co-hosts who's not to be named. He seems to be gone all the time. So it's like,
so
what
busy.
the fuck? It's like, dude, do you even want to get paid? Like,
More than happy to step in.
Beautiful. We'll probably have more of the fantasy football crew pop in on here.
Yeah, it'd be awesome.
yeah, dude. And hey, anytime Elizabeth wants to come on, maybe we have we'll bring all our ladies on and they can all talk about Skylar's a Pittsburgh Steelers fan. So
We don't need to give no Packers fans any specific platform.
yeah, they don't need any. Actually, you know what? You're 100% right. And we don't need to give Steelers fans platforms either, so it's all good.
As long as not really a sports fan, so.
Hey, we're giving you a Houston Astros fan, and we gave Sam a New York Giants and Yankees fan platform, so it's
there you go.
Yeah. Jesus.
Sloan's slowly becoming a Bears fan. She's got a sweater.
Oh, I got a funny story.
Sure.
My neighbor called Skylar Monday last week and was like, "Hey, is everything okay?" And Skylar's like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "I heard a lot of screaming and a lot of like stomping and like banging and a bunch of stuff like through the walls. Like, is everything okay? I heard Connor swearing and all this stuff." And she's like, "Oh no, he's just watching the Bears game." And so my neighbor literally did a wellness check on Skylar, thinking she's getting abused by me.
Damn.
It's just me watching the Bears game.
Just the Bears' demise.
I'm like, no, that's just a loss. That's just the Bears losing.
Let's get ready for it.
I feel that pain.
Every week.
Feel that pain.
And it's funny because I literally have we keep a note on our fridge of our old neighbor back in Lakeview in Chicago, and It was just some old guy, and he's like, "Hey, could you please stop screaming in the middle of the night? I don't want to be sitting in bed hearing someone yell 'woo' through the walls 15 times." And it was like literally you and your gang. He like said like you and your posse are bumping through all hours of the night. Blah blah blah. It was literally just me. Like it's just me at my house, like screaming, like blasting music, like cheering, going crazy, just watching a game. And he thinks it's literally a group of people, but
it's just all your phrases, all your catchphrases.
I
at
love it.
once.
I love it.
it's just me and all my different personalities watching the Bears game together. So
That's awesome. That's
Hell
awesome,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not too different when I'm watching the game at home. Elizabeth's like, "Who are you right now?" Usually, I'm that quiet, reserved kind of guy, right? But put the Bears game on, I'm a different man.
it's a different thing. It's like the what's it called? Like the Neanderthal wakes up inside me when there's a
Yeah.
competition of something that I'm following. It's like, good.
Eighth brain comes out.
Yeah. Fire! Cook food! Beer!
Grill up some brats.
All right, boys. Well,
Excellent.
Cheers.
end that shit, brother.
I'm gonna go get a refill.
Well, a lot of things happen today.
Sometimes life deals you bananas and you gotta just say, fuck it, I'm gonna eat that shit.
I'm not touching it. Cut it. Cut it.
We're cutting
I
it.
had,
We're
I had
done.
to tie that in.
We're out.
And they were all great. And they were all thrilling. And they were all dramatic.
But you know what? Get big, get tough, and get fucked.
Too bad we couldn't have had
Hot, juicy cake takes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
some
that's
some
fine.
hot cakes on the griddle. You know what I'm saying?